Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 27th to May 3rd, 2025 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Taurus, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Okay, fantastic. One bonus card, Taurus. Lucky you. All right, so at the center of it all is the High Priestess. Well, Taurus, you are feeling things very intensely. A lot can be going on. You can be feeling very emotionally hit right now. And that's because the High Priestess comes in, like secrets being revealed, deeper understandings coming forward. It can be a lot to digest. So just know when you're like sitting there and you feel like, ugh, like there's so much going on here. Yeah, there is, because not only are you seeing the surface level, which is usually what most people only ever see. They only see the surface level. And then you're peeling back a layer. And there's complexity and, just intensity to it. So the High Priestess comes in. Trust your intuition, trust your inner voice. You are walking with spirit in the most beautiful way possible. So that is super cool. And then it moves us to the challenge of this time with the four. Yeah, so that makes sense. So with the Four of Cups, because you're going to see here that you're looking at things in a very certain way, right? And it's like, well, this is the way it has to be. Like, this is the way we're moving forward. And spirit is calling you over here. Like, spirit is calling you to look at things differently. And you're going to feel like, oh, this is so annoying. Like, whatever is going to happen, right? Whatever is happening that's taking you out of what you think is so important right now is spirit calling you to pay attention to something else, is calling you to look this way. And that is going to be a very big thing for you. And that is going to be intensely beautiful. But it is going to feel very annoying during this time. The challenge is going to be to answer that call and to not be like, no, I'm busy right now, right? So just be aware of that. Where we need to focus is on our transformation, right? This is the Death card, the dying away of the old self, the rebirth of the new. Very strong Scorpio energy coming into play. And so what we're going to see here is we're going to see ourselves transforming. We're going to see ourselves looking at things differently, but we're also going to see the way that we used to see things, the way that things used to be. It's like it's all coming to an end, right? There's a dying away of a certain period, and there's a rebirth of ourselves, the way that we see things, the way that we move in the world, the way that we define what it is that we want. And we can also be very connected to Scorpio energy, which can be challenging to us because I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Scorpio energy is our sister sign. So it brings out the best and it brings out the worst in us. And so there's a complexity that's moving forward here. There's also a sense with the High Priestess and with the Death card. Here it is transformation. there are a lot of secrets coming forward. A lot of things that had been hidden are now coming into light. Excuse me. And it moves us then to where we need to focus. No, not where we need to focus. To our past and what is we're leaving behind. And that is the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But it's this sense of having to fight, right? Having to illuminate the darkness, being in a fight. And I'm just seeing like, sounds so weird to say like the war has ended, like the battle is over. That is going to be a very important thing here. With the Knight of Wands, there's something here. It's like, I'm just seeing like a knight charging down a hill with this wand that's on fire, and it's like illuminating the darkness, ready for battle. And it's like, you've been doing that for so long. You've either been illuminating the darkness, like people haven't been seeing things the right way, or you've had one battle after another, after another, after another, and now it's done. It's like that chapter closes. And it moves us then to our strength, which is the Ace of Pentacles. During this week, God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, Taurus, is handing you a gift that's absolutely tailored just for you, right? Of prosperity, of success, of bounty, of abundance. Take in that gift. It is a gift of wealth. Do not turn away from the gift because it is not what you expect it to be. It moves us then to our near future. And this is the Page of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is embracing your voice. This is being very clever, but also being very able to learn. Like your mind takes everything in. So you are able to learn, you are able to see things differently. This is going to be a time, like if you have a course to take, if you have a book that you need to read and like know the information for, this is the time to do it. You are going to find, or it's something that you want to learn. It doesn't have to be like, it doesn't have to be book-based, right? If there's a craft that you want to learn, a skill that you want to learn, something that you want to do, you're going to be very good at learning during this week, taking in new ideas, new information. And you're also going to be very intuitively guided. So that's fantastic for you. You can also have young air sign energy around you. Again, this doesn't mean that the person has to be young. They can be just a very young soul, somebody who asks a lot of questions, is very exuberant, has a lot of energy to them, but also like has this way of loving to talk, like just loves to talk and probably talks pretty fast. It moves us then to the advice, and it's the Seven of Pentacles. Plant your seeds. Plant your seeds. It's not like hiding your wealth under a bushel, right? Type of thing. It's not like hiding away your gifts. It's multiplying them. Plant your seeds and be patient as they grow. You're going to be surprised at what they grow into. But the advice is patience. I know that's not what we want to hear. My mom always says, oh, it's the P word. But just be aware here with the Seven of Pentacles. That patience is going to serve you well. And also the way that you're seeing things so differently than you have seen them before. If you have patience with yourself and give yourself that grace of learning, that grace of like taking in all the information, that's going to be really important. The environment, the Six of Wands. Celebrate yourself. Hold your head up high. Be proud of everything that you do. Even if you're sitting there and saying, ooh, like that was a doozy, right? That wasn't the best thing. Be proud of everything that you do. Be proud of how far that you have come. Be proud of who it is that you are. With the Six of Wands, hold your head up high. Like hold your head up high. This is celebration of self. This can also be, you can be in an environment when somebody is demanding to be celebrated that doesn't deserve to be celebrated, and you can be really resisting that. So just be aware that you can also be a bit of a BS finder during this time. It moves us then to the hopes and the fears. Oh, you have the High Priestess and the Empress here, Taurus. That is beautiful. So the High Priestess and the Empress is very strong sacred feminine energy, right? So just that beautiful sacred feminine blessing is coming forward. This is going to be a time of growing, of nurturing, of caring for. It's not a time of conquering. Watch, then we turn over a king and it's like, now we conquer this. But we do see that time of like having to prove ourselves, having to conquer, moving away. And with the Empress, this is creativity. This is creativity coming in. What do you want to create? What do you want to cultivate? What are you seeing yourself? What seeds are you planting? And what are you seeing yourself grow? What do you want from your life? Where is your creativity leading you? Creating. And the fear is that we will not create. We will not create what we dream. But do not be so rigid with your dreams that Spirit's way of moving things, of flowing things, is denied. because this is going to be a week. I mean, seriously, it's kind of like let the boat, right? You see here with the Six of Wands, here it is a boat being, guided, like flying through the air, a boat flying through the air in a hot air balloon, right? Let the wind take you. You can steer, but your steering isn't going to be the main thing during this week. It's just not. Let spirit guide you, let spirit take you, let spirit move things forward, because the Empress is showing your creativity, is showing your intuition, is showing your sense of opening up the door. And then exactly what I thought. I was like, that's what Spirit said. Watch you turn over a king. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So this can be a bit of a challenge to us to like let things happen. Like say, okay, I'm letting this creative energy into the world and I'm going to step back and see what happens, because our outcome is the king, right? We are embracing king energy. We are turning ourselves and we are walking in the power of a king. That's why Spirit is saying, celebrate yourself, hold your head up high. We're definitely taking the gift of the Ace of Pentacles, prosperity, success, bounty, abundance. We're seeing how things are all interconnected, and we're seeing how we open up our bounty to what it is that we desire and what it is that we need. So the King of Pentacles opens us to blessings, and it has us seeing our wealth and what we value as much as money, and it's having us embrace that energy, embrace that time, embrace that effort. And we're going to see ourselves looking at things in a much more like, oh, this is the way it's all intertwined, or in a much more kind of like logical way. And then we also have the spiritual coming in so beautifully during this time, that there's a logical intuition to us. And embracing that intuition, letting ourselves transform within that intuition is just going to be so important. And it brings us to the bonus card being the Eight of Swords. Do not trap yourself within your own mind. Do not sit there and think, oh, well, I already know, right? This is going to be a time of learning, of discovery, of insight. And here it's like, well, I already understand this. And Spirit is saying here, no, this week has so much to it. Like you don't know. You don't know. You can't even imagine what's coming. And it is beautiful. You can't imagine the doors that are opening. You can't imagine the way that things are coming forward, the blessings that are coming your way. So kind of like release, right? It's kind of like let go and let Spirit guide you, because you will be surprised. I mean, it's not just sitting back, as I love to say, sitting back on the couch, eating chips, though, one of my favorite pastimes, right? But it's letting go, and it's saying, okay, I trust. I don't know everything, and I trust you. And that's hard to do as human beings. We like to know everything, and we like to trust ourselves. And so saying to Spirit, I don't know everything, and I trust you, is a tremendous leap of faith and something that's beautifully going to guide us. It moves us then to our spirit message, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. This is the osprey, the sacred bird of Neptune. Neptune, King Neptune. And this says, your success is now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. It is. It's now at hand. It's time for it to flow in. And the thing is that we think, okay, the harder I work, the more I go after it, the more I push, the more I demand, the more it will come. No, it's the more that we think, oh, I have to work harder and harder and harder for this. Let it come in. Let it flow in. It moves us then to our chakra energy, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. And this is truth. Say the truth to yourself. This is the throat chakra. Say what it is that you really want. Say what is true to you. And it brings us then to the energy to be mindful of for this week. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. And yeah, it is the Eight of Swords. It is the sense of feeling I'm trapped. And you know what's so funny is that she's not trapped. She can walk out, right? The swords are all around her, but she has a clear path out. The ropes are not tight. She can pull her arms through. She can untie her face, right? Her blindfold. She can let herself be free. Do not trap yourself within your own mind. This is very prevalent for this week, especially if you're born on the cusp with Aries, because Aries also has this energy coming forward. Do not trap yourself within your own mind. The subconscious spirit message here is the Wren. It says, be bold and confident. Use all your resources to create your dreams. It's time. It's time to create your dreams. It's time. Yeah. And be bold. Remember, you have king energy in you. You have king energy guiding you forward. Your subconscious Chakra energy is play. The heart chakra. Do not forget to feed the heart. Do not forget to play and to laugh and to let joy in. You can get too serious. Just be mindful about that. We all can. It moves us then to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. And this is strength. This is not realizing that strength is love. Strength is compassion. Strength is gentle. This is the, I will make it so. This is the brute force type of strength. Be mindful about this. It will not serve you. This is also Leo energy. So it can also be saying, hey, be mindful of a Leo. And that's a time frame of July 23rd to August 22nd. Moves us then to our tarot message, our subconscious tarot message. And that is the Emperor. You have the Emperor and the Empress in the same reading. That is one of my favorite things in the whole entire world, is this combination right here. That is a true love connection. That is a, power couple connection. That is power, intensity, beauty, success, abundance. There's like nothing that can stop you. There is nothing that can stop you during this time. And that is why you're having that battle with the sacred feminine energy that comes forward and the sacred masculine energy that comes forward, because they're both so intense within you and they both want to be listened to. So you feel like you're being pulled in two different directions, like two different ways of doing things. But what you're going to have to embrace is like the strength of creativity. Have strength and confidence within yourself. I am absolutely in the right to be able to move forward in love, in kindness, in compassion, in beauty, right? And I am listening to the guidance of spirit. So you're combining these two together, and that makes you just unstoppable. It really does. It makes you unstoppable, and it makes you very good at what you do. It makes you very good at your like at bringing in success, like, and seeing your success lead you forward. Like success, like something that you can measure, like money or again, power, prestige, something that people are like, ooh, wow, so successful, so just be aware of that. All right, Taurus, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this week and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and harmony. Taurus, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed week. Bye.